Welcome to Eternal Elements Learning Podcast, brought to you by Chess Online. These podcasts are a part of the audio certificate programs on Chess Online. You're free to take these podcasts on your desired portal also, should you only wish to learn on the go. Thank you so much for engaging on these podcasts, and you can connect with the author on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Hi, this is Niket Karajagi at Eternal Elements from Chess Online, talking to you about an advanced leadership behavior called the entrepreneurial mindset. Attitudes are seen in form of behaviors. It doesn't matter whether you work in an organization or you create your own organization, you can carry an entrepreneurial mindset. People within the organization are called entrepreneurs, and people outside of the organizations, like me, are called entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs. What is entrepreneurship all about? It's about commercializing an idea. You're passionate about an idea. You come up with that idea, you believe in that idea, you carry conviction in that idea, and then you go out into the market and you monetize the idea. That's about entrepreneurship. But how does it happen? The fundamental pitfall of entrepreneurship is that all entrepreneurs, when they come up with an idea, they believe that's the best idea. You have to go out into the market and talk to a few people and take a feedback. And based on that, you decide whether you want to carry the idea the way it is, or you tweak it, or you pivot it. Pivoting an idea means that the idea now needs to be altered. The core or the fundamental can remain the same, but the way in which the idea would be implemented will have to change. An idea is like a dog food. If the dog isn't eating the food, that means there's no problem with the dog. The problem is with the food. You need to alter the way the food is, but ultimate aim is the food has to be consumed by the dog. If I use this metaphor for the market, you have an idea, you productize that idea. You productize that idea to monetize the idea. And if the market is not consuming that idea, when you did its test launch or when you did its hypothesis testing before the test launch, it's time for you to either pivot the idea or to alter the idea. There's something called as a tournament when it comes to an idea. You can have 15, 20 ideas that you're passionate about, you're convinced about, and then you go test them out and you start eliminating one after the other, and then ultimately you zero down to one idea which clicks in the market. Take that idea, invest in that idea, allow that idea to grow. Entrepreneurship is also about people. You're building an organization. There are like-minded people who come together, they believe in that idea, and they work together. As an entrepreneur, you have to be very clear that it's ultimately the quality of the team that makes the organization or breaks the organization. The moment you compromise on your team members, your organization is compromised for sure. It's also about understanding what clients are you going to work with, because ultimately the type of clients you carry with you is ultimately going to create your branding. Entrepreneurship is also about ensuring that you're authentic in your approach, you're in integrity, and you're ethical. It's not only about making money, but it's about creating value in the market. All entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, have created value in the market. They have believed in the idea, they've converted that idea into value for the market. And by the way, they're not so possessive about the idea that they don't innovate the idea. You have to constantly keep working on your idea. Therefore, innovation is another aspect of entrepreneurship. 21st century is going to see small teams, small organizations which are going to be global. And therefore, everybody in these holonic teams that work have to have the entrepreneurial mindset, because ultimately you're going to operate in the global field, the global arena. And when you're operating in a global arena, entrepreneurial mindset is the key. Thank you very much. This is Niket Karajagi signing off from Eternal Elements, brought to you by Chess Online. And now we're going to be venturing into the people field of behaviors. Therefore, we've dealt with self, and now we're moving gradually into how leaders tend to work and operate with the teams, and how do they operate in terms of creating a team which is competent, higher energy, and high on positive dynamics. See you in the next podcast.